Alright, so I came back. Like I said it would. Pretty proud to say that I'm actually getting the hang of my job now. Something that I do best is clean. Everybody knows that. When I'm pissed off, look out. I go OCD and black out and clean. Well, I don't really black out, but I go into another planet, so it's kind of like blacking out for me, but not really. Because I'm still in control of my body and in control of my mind. I'm actually pretty proud to say since I, freaked out on my mom, I haven't blacked out. Me and my mom are the cause of a lot of stress on each other. I really don't know what happened to our relationship. I really don't. And I know it's most of it's on me because I'm a handful. I know that. But some of it's on her too. Like, you can't just blame it all on one person, and you can't just expect one person to fix it. I think that's what pissed me off too. Is because when I came back from Tennessee, I hadn't seen her in a while, and I came back from Tennessee and I did some crazy ass shit to my hair, and like my hair was blonde and purple. I don't know if y'all remember that or not. I don't think I started making videos when my hair was purple. I think I started making videos when my hair was pink. Because it's pink right now. But yeah. And the first thing she said to me was, Christina Holly. I'm like, yes, mom? She goes, I don't like your hair. I'm just like, wow, thanks. It's nice to see you too. I've been gone for 4 months. I get back, and the first thing you could say to me is, I don't like your hair? How nice are you? Yeah. It didn't help that the fact that when I was in Tennessee, we weren't on good terms either. I pissed her off something fierce because I told her I was going to change my name because I hated my name. The truth being that I am still going to change my name too, because I go by AJ, and I've been going by AJ for about a year now. But the fact of the matter is, somebody else gave me the nickname AJ when I was younger, and in junior high, and he was my best friend, and kind of my childhood protector besides my big brother. And he died in the summer of '06, but he had always called me AJ. So I didn't really think anything of it. At the time, the only person that could get away with calling me AJ then was Eric. So I was just like, alright, okay. You can call me AJ. I don't know what you'd want to call me AJ for. My name is obviously Christina, but whatever works for you. So, I don't know, something clicked like a year ago, and I had enough of being called Christina. And then I just started going by AJ. Everybody's getting used to the fact that I'm going by AJ now, but most everybody's calling me AJ. I like it. And I know AJ is not really a unisex name, but I'm making it a unisex name because AJ stands for Arabella J. And I don't know where I came up with Arabella. Because when Eric was alive, we didn't come up for what it stands for. He just called me AJ. But since I've been thinking about it, and since I've been going by AJ for this past year, whatnot, and the past couple of years actually, I came up with what it stands for. So it's Arabella J. And I also added on Marie. I've always loved the name Marie. So my name is Arabella, and I have no idea where I came up with it. J is in memory of Eric because his middle name was J. His name was Eric J. Sandifer. He spelled his Jay. I spelled mine Jae. So Arabella J. Marie, and I have no idea where the Marie came from except that I've always loved that name. And Birdo, I guess. Family trademark. Birdo. Whoop whoop. I can honestly say that I'm excited no longer to be a Birdo. No, that sounds bad, really. I've never been a Woodley. and that's my biological father's name. Never been to Woodley, never met the dude, never met his family. Don't have any cares to, really. Um, I never really felt like a birdo, but I've always been a birdo my entire life. Mm, I'm so glad that I never was a Smith. I'm so glad I did not marry that asshole. That's the only name I could think of to call him at this point in time. I'm glad that I'm not a grader. That never would have worked out anyway. I think they was kind of doomed from the start. Anyway, moving on because, I really don't care anymore. He's happy. Good for him. I'm happy too. We both moved on. Done and over with. Um, I think the only last name I could probably ever see myself with has to be Ludek. As bad as that sounds, like it's Russian, but I love it. I love it. I love my fiance, I really do. Next year, August 6th, 2012. Mark it on your calendars. I don't know how many times I have to say this on video, but mark it on your calendars because this birdo is getting turned into a Ludek. Oh god. I'm getting married. That's some crazy shit. Like some serious crazy shit. Oh, I love my fiance. He cracks me up something fierce. He's such a sweetheart. He really is. Like he's the most gentle, kind, caring person that you could probably ever meet. But he has so many sides to him. Seriously, he has his perverted side and his weird side. Like his perverted side and his weird side go together, and then he has this gentle, caring, kind, and those ones go together. And then he has the one where he gets pissed off. If he gets pissed off, you need to turn and walk away because his anger makes my anger look like a little kid's. That's how bad his anger can get. I've never personally pissed him off. I think I've maybe pissed him off maybe 4 times out of the 9 years that we've ever been together. And holy shit, dude, he scared me so bad. I was sitting here going, oh my god. Your anger's worse than mine. And he's just yeah, I know. Wow, wow, wow. I'm just oh my god. Man, I really hope we don't go off at each other at the same time. Well, no, we already did, dude. Damn. I thought we were gonna, tear down the houses around us or, break fucking windows, because holy shit. When we go off at each other, that's, something nobody wants to hear. Because we wake up third world countries. But, needless to say, he's my other half. I think he always has been. And we just got to realize that. We've been on and off for, the last 9 years. I've been putting up with his shit for, the last 9 years. I already feel like I'm married to him. But I'm not married to him. Not yet, but it feels like I am. We already feel like a married couple. Everybody's just like, are you guys married? We're like, no, not yet. I'm seriously dead set on the fact that his mom does not like me, and I'm trying to figure out why. I can come up with a couple of reasons, but I'm not gonna state them on camera. So I think I added another color onto my wedding scheme here, so, because my original one I couldn't go with, so I redid it so it's black, ivory, silver. So I think it's gonna be black, ivory, silver, and blue. Sapphire blue. or royal blue. I haven't figured out which blue it is yet, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be awesome. And I'm seriously in love with this dress. Like, I've never been attached to dresses in my life. There's only been one other dress I've been attached to, and that's the one that my ex gave me, which I don't wear anymore. But that's the only other dress that I'm attached to. Is the one that my ex gave me, and it is beautiful too. I don't know what kind of dress it is, but it's pretty. Let's see here. But this wedding dress is something fucking special. It's strapless, and it's like a heart shaped around the boobs, and then it goes back, and it's like this button up corset thing, and then it trails down, and it has ruffles on it. It's not like ruffles, but it's like pin up ruffles, you know, like where you pin them up, and the material ruffles because you pin them up. And it's ivory, and it's silver. It has like silver beading on it. Oh my god, I'm so in love with it. I'm just like, that's my dress. I looked at like a million other dresses, and I'm just like, ooh, I like this one, I like this one, I like this one. But when I got to that one, I'm just like, fuck those dresses. That's my dress. Nobody can have it. So I found my dress, and of course my bridesmaid is just gonna motherfucking take it. And I'm thinking that she gets a pretty silver one, like a strapless silver one. And I want to find her the perfect one, because with her body she can pull off anything, and I mean anything. She can make one of the ugliest dresses look freaking gorgeous, because like Jesse's movie star gorgeous. And Jesse, if you're watching this, don't fucking disagree with me. You know you are. Anyway, and I'm thinking I'm gonna put the bridesmaids, because my bridesmaids right now are Kaylee Danielle King, Love You Cupcake, and Mariah Kelly, which that's one of my good friends right there. Her cousin is also like my best friend. So hopefully, maybe I can convince Caitlin to be my other bridesmaid, because I have two bridesmaids, one maid of honor, and two best guys. And see, because the reason why I have best guys is because I don't really get along with females that well. And the only females I do are the ones that are my bridesmaids right now, or my maid of honor. So I have two best guys, which are July Cartwright. I love July. He's an awesome best friend. And my other bestie that I love so much, John Becker. Hopefully he gets to be there for the wedding. I'm hoping that he doesn't start like his military training until after August 6, 2012, because I would be a freaking wreck if he couldn't come. Let's see, I have some of my classmates coming. And Joel's mom is gonna come. I'm not sure who she's gonna bring. My ex-girlfriend wants to come, and I'm like, me and Joel are like dead set on like saying no, but I can't really say no to Sari. I can never say no to Sari. It's always been like that. Like she'll ask for something, and I know I should say no, but I don't say no, so I say yes, and it gets me into a shitload of trouble. But because Joel dated her too, and then I dated her, and like me and Joel didn't know that we dated the same girl till afterwards. Joel doesn't want her at the wedding. I'm not sure if I do or don't right now. We'll see when it goes along a little further. Trying to get the details down pat right now, more than anything, more than the guest list. I mean, my big brother's coming. My big brother Charles, he's been there for everything for me, like my choir concerts and everything else, because I was a total geek in junior high and high school, and I did choir because I love to sing. And he would try to come to every one of them. He really would, and it just made me so proud, because everybody's just like, who is that? I'm just like, that's my big brother. Respect it. And just the fact that he's gonna be there to walk me down the aisle and give me away. Oh my god, just like my heart is beating out of my chest, because you know, everybody says that your dad should give you away. My dad's not gonna give me away. My dad's gonna be there at the wedding. I don't want my dad to give me away though. I want my big brother to do it. My big brother's been there for me through everything, and it's just one thing I can do for him, you know? That made him like tear up when I asked him. I'm just like, will you please give me away? So we can have like a brother-sister dance, because I don't want to be a father-daughter dance, obviously, because he's not my dad, so it's going to be a brother-sister dance, and it's going to be emotional, because I'm just going to be like, I was the first one to get married. And hopefully my stepsister will come. I haven't seen Chandler in like 6 years, maybe? I'm trying to, I think the last time I saw her was when I was 11. Ooh, excuse me, I haven't seen her in 7 years. Holy shit. I haven't seen her in 7 years. Oh, my other bridesmaid, if she shows up, and if you're watching this, your ass better show up, Leanna. Leanna is my sister from another mister. I met her when I was in St. Joe's in Torrington, Wyoming, and we've been best friends ever since, honestly. Like, we've been best friends ever since then. I mean, we lost track of each other somewhere along the way, and then, like, we found each other on Facebook, and it's like, damn, we're still best friends. We still got that whole fuego thing going, so. My ex-girlfriend, my other ex-girlfriend, Amanda, I know she's engaged. I don't know when she's getting married. I don't want our days to conflict with each other, but I'm gonna see if she wants to come. And she can bring my little god baby. I love my god baby. He's so cute. And I have no idea who else I'm going to invite to the wedding. I really don't. And see, it's not gonna bother me to invite Amanda to the wedding because, you know, I don't love her anymore. I mean, I love her like a sister now. I mean, a couple of years ago, like, I'd probably be like, no, I'm still in love with her. And I probably wouldn't have invited her then, but this is now. We're grown up. I've got my thing going. She's got Paxton. She's got Matthew. I've got Joel. And I have my hands full with Joel, and I'm honestly scared shitless to have kids now. Because I have a feeling they're gonna be just like my husband. Perfectly cute and perfectly annoying and out of control. I love you, honey. But then again, they could always end up like me, you know, bitchy and artistic and cranky. Let's hope we don't have any girls. Let's hope we just get guys. I mean, I want a little girl, just not after Victoria. It's gonna take a while. I mean, but you can't choose if you have a boy or girl. It's a 50-50 chance. I mean, if I get blessed with another little girl. Yeah, I haven't even thought up of names. When I was pregnant with Victoria, yeah, I had thought up of names. And then, because I didn't know if it was a boy or a girl, and then I found out it was a girl, and I'm just like, okay, gotta narrow down the girls' names now, and I ended up, actually, Anthony had helped me pick out Victoria's name. And I was just like, what do you think of this one? This is when we were still talking and we weren't together yet. And I'm just like, well, what do you think of Victoria Raylene? You know, Nevaeh. And he's like, I had picked out another one and it sounded so freaking gothic, and I'm just like, oh, she's gonna end up being an emo or something. And I don't know what he said that made me change it, but I'm just like, how about Victoria Raylene Nevaeh? He goes, that sounds pretty perfect. And I'm just like, I think I like that one. He goes, I think you settled on it. I'm like, yeah, I did. I really did. I miss that little girl more than she could ever possibly know. And at least she's up there with Becky and Ryan. And Ryan, for your information, if you guys didn't know, Ryan is Becky's niece that had passed away. And Becky loved that little girl. So now Victoria has somebody to keep her company, which is Ryan and Becky. And I know Victoria would love Becky to death. I don't know. If I have another girl, I'm half tempted to be like, name her Telany. I love that name. It's so freaking unique. Telany. T-Lenny. Or Telani. Telany? Telani? Not too sure. Everybody's just like, you're gonna be one of those people who like name your kid after all the vampire movies you've seen. I'm like, no. Maybe. I'm seriously half tempted to like name one of my kids like Emmett. Seriously, because I love that name, and it's not just because of Twilight. It's because of the Black History book that I read. Like, there was this boy that was beaten to death by these white people. His name was Emmett Till, and just like ever since then, I've been so attached to that name. And like, Emmett is such a great name, and just because of the fact that I love Twilight adds on to it, so I'm pretty happy about that. Hmm. Let's see. Joel doesn't want any kids named after him, so we won't do that. I've always been attached to the name Caleb and Caden, and just because I have an ex named Caden doesn't mean that I won't name my kid Caden, because I've always loved the name Caden, and there's no way in hell that that baby is going to turn out like Caden. Thank God Victoria didn't. Thank God she didn't. Oh, that would have made me so sad if she did. But I've always been attached to the name Caden and Caleb and Kiernan, or something like that. This and Zayden. I love the name Zayden. I have a whole name picked out for that name right there. Zayden James Lestat. I don't know why. Lestat is the vampire name, obviously, because I read Anne Rice's books. I'm a vampire freak. Love it. Zayden James Lestat, Wyatt, Matthew, Xavier. I love that name too. And I got Wyatt Matthew from the series Charmed. I mean, his name was Wyatt Matthew, but it wasn't Wyatt Matthew Xavier. I just added the Xavier on there because I want my kids to have long names. They're so gonna kill me. And, like, I want 3 kids, Joel wants 2, so I'm gonna convince him to have 3. It's gonna be awesome. Because I want a little girl and, like, 2 little boys if I can help it, but let's just hope that we do not have twins. Oh god. Because if we have twins, I don't know what I'm going to do or how I'm going to tell them apart. You know, unless they're fraternal. Wait, no, fraternal is the ones where they actually look alike, or is that? No, fraternal is the ones where they don't look like identical, or the ones that do. So we can have twins, as long as they're fraternal, and you can tell they look alike, but like, not identical, like down to DNA and finger matches and stuff like that, because they could pull like a Fred and George on me and just be like, no, I'm her, or no, I'm him, and then just be like, oh my god, I confused my kids. So if we do have twins, they can be fraternal, and they can be a boy and a girl, or if they're identical, they can be a boy and a girl. So that way, I don't get confused. I feel so sorry for my kids because they're gonna get stuck with like 2 neurotic, freaking crazy ass parents. We're gonna like to make the best parents though. I'm so cute. I hope they get Joel's eyes. I really do. He has some gorgeous ass eyes. Mm-hmm. I still have to read all these library books. Like I haven't even read one yet. I've been working my ass off way too much to do that. Thank God tomorrow is my day off because today is Tuesday. So yeah, I work tonight and then into tomorrow morning, and then I'm off Wednesday and Thursday. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Or As my grandma always used to say, Happy Turkey Day, bok bok. Oh, I miss my grandma something fierce. I miss my step grandma too. Like, you wouldn't believe how much I miss that lady. I haven't heard from her in like 3 years. I don't even know if she wants anything to do with me. I used to be her favorite when I was younger. I'm not sure what she would think of me now. Cause she see all the piercings and tattoos on me. She'd just be like, "What happened to my cute little granddaughter?" And I'd just be like, "I don't know, Grandma. What happened to the non-existent bitchy one that I used to love?" And just yeah, we probably go at it now these days. Like my bosses asked me, they're just like, "You get money, you put bolts in your face." I'm just like, "They're not bolts." Because they're just like, the first couple of days they didn't see him, and they're just like, they sat me down yesterday. They're like, "What are those in your face?" I'm like, "What are what?" They're like, "These things right here," and I'm just like, "They're snake bites." They're like, "Oh, I see how it is. You get money, you get paid, and you go put bolts in your face." I'm just like, "They're not bolts. They're snake bites. Dear God." Alright, but I better get to the shower and then hop into bed because I got work tonight. Happy Turkey Day, everybody. Bok bok, and I'll probably do an update in a couple of days or maybe tomorrow. I'm not too sure. But until the next time I see you guys, peace out, and Lord give me strength. Alright, deuces, everybody. AJ out.